freedom fighters, to the Everest climbers, to the castaway, to the midnight riders, to the spark igniters. I am on my way. Let it be said and let it be known, he who is free is never alone. The path before us, the world behind us, I'll wait for you there. I am on my way. I am on my way. To the lost ark raiders, to the lion tamers, to the stowaway, to the white tide chaser, to the black flag raiser. I'm on my way. Let it be said and let it be known, he who is free is never alone. The path before us, the world behind us, I'll wait for you there. I am on my way. 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 There's a song that sailors know, lost, alone, and far from home, with golden galleons, golden guns to find their place under the sun. There's a song on the Sahara wind that lifts you to your feet again. The dance is on the clockwork stars that pulses through a beating heart. Took a lot of money to look the part. Took a lot of pain to tame a heart. Took a lot of years to lose my fear of flying. Took a long time to finally start, then it took a good day to fall apart. Took a lot of tears to lose my fear of crying. Of crying. Change your holiday. Fire, ticking like a time bomb. Fire, burning like a neighbor. Fire, waiting at the crossroads. How will you survive? Change your holiday. Took one look to find your mark, then it took a rogue wave to blow apart. Took a wrong turn to finally find the yearning in the burning. Fire, ticking like a time bomb. Fire, burning like a neighbor. Fire, waiting at the crossroads. How will you survive? Fire, ticking like a time bomb. Fire, burning like a neighbor. Fire, waiting at the crossroads. How will you survive? Change your holiday. Fire, ticking like a time bomb. Fire, burning like a neighbor. Fire, waiting at the crossroads. How will you survive? Fire, ticking like a time bomb. Fire, burning like a neighbor. Fire, waiting at the crossroads. How will you survive? Change your holiday.
All right, there we go. There we go. It's been a while. It's been a while. I gotta remember how to stream. It's been a week. I need to stop doing this. But I can't stop doing this because it's gonna happen. Not exactly gonna happen again next week.
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
Hey, Kardesh, thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you. It is Wednesday, my dudes. Hey, the classic. So, this weekend, I did go. I did go on a little trip. I took a good long road trip, and I saw one of my long lost favorite bands of all time. I guess they're a band. They're like a group. I don't know. They're called Above and Beyond. They were really popular about 15 years ago, 10 years ago was like the height of their popularity. Like really popular. They do like trance house music, that sort of stuff. They were a big part
Have
of.
confidence.
Yeah, exactly.
No confidence.
Oh. Oh. Well, that's sad. But they have a they have an ongoing it's like a mini festival where it's called a Weekender, where them and a bunch of their, like, they own, I'm pretty sure they own the record label Arjuna. It's like Arjuna Deep, Arjuna Beats, a bunch of various house and trance and other like similar styles of music artists, all like they're conglomerated underneath this label. They're all very good. I don't know if I've ever heard an artist from that label or either of those labels that is bad. You know, they're all solid. But they just gather up a couple dozen of their artists and they go somewhere for the weekend. They hold a festival. Usually it's like 2 nights or something like that. But anyway, this past weekend was in the Gorge in Washington. And I'm currently pulling some photos out so that I can show you. Wow, I took a lot of pictures. I like that. I like that when I take a lot of pictures. It's not all the time that I take pictures, so it's nice. All right, we're just gonna copy these over. But anyway, the problem with the gorge, one, it's beautiful. It's probably my favorite venue of all time. If you look up the Gorge music venue or the Gorge Washington music, something along those lines, you will see some of the most breathtaking photos of what this place looks like. It's actually crazy. All right, let's see how long this is gonna take to copy over. Oh, not too bad, not too bad. The views are gorgeous, yes. Unironically, yes. It is very pretty. But, as I was saying, there is a huge problem. There's a huge problem that I found out about the particular time and a place that this festival took place in. Okay. The huge problem is that it is July. And we are in the middle of a massive heat wave that is affecting most of the country. Okay. And going to what is essentially a desert area, it is very much like what would you call it? It's like a high plain. I don't know if it's exactly desert, but it is barren. It is mostly flat. It is oof. So, I have been here before. I've gone here before, okay? I was talking with some people while I was there this weekend. I was like, man, I was here before. I was here for their they had a what do they call it? Like milestone shows, which was bigger than this one. But it was their 250th show. They also had that at the Gorge. And that's like the big one that everyone remembers. And I was lucky enough to be there. That was back in 2017. And I didn't remember. I assumed, like an idiot, that it was at the same time. So I was like, oh yeah, like I've done this before. It's not that bad. No issues. I should be fine. I was like, I'll camp out in my car. I have some neat car camping things that I've used in the past. I bought some new car camping things that were really, really cool. But what I didn't account for is that last one took place at the end of September in 2017, not the middle of the summer. So the daytime temps were like 80. This time, the daytime temps, according to the Weather Channel, it was mid to high 90s. According to my car, it was mid to high hundreds. Because again, I was attempting to car camp, and I don't have, like, next time I do this, I'm gonna buy one of those giant like shade things. You know those giant, like, it's almost like a mini room where like you set it up, and then you can either have like a bug net that zips around it, almost like a room, or you can just have it as like a sunshade. It's just giant. You can put it over your tent or something like that. I want to get one of those, but for my car, because I've got a small car. So in the future, if I do this again, I can put up a sunshade that covers basically my entire car. Okay. However, I did not have that. Okay. And again, this is a smaller show than the one that I saw back then. And what I didn't account for was that they were supposed to, so the gates for the actual like venue, because the campground is separate. The campground is like a 20-minute walk from the venue where I was staying. Basically, they didn't open the venue until, well, they weren't supposed to open it until like 2:30. That was for early access, and then everyone else was supposed to get in at like 3:30. Okay, I had general admission. So that means that I would get back to my car after midnight. It was like, I think the nights that I was there, I got back to my car around like 1 a.m., 2 a.m., something like that. And then I would sleep. Everyone's pretty loud. It wasn't as loud as I was expecting at night, but it's like not quiet, right? It's a festival atmosphere. People are playing music. People are talking late into the night, you know. So you sleep until basically the sun comes up, because the sun is hot and bright. So I would wake up around like 6 a.m. and then I would try to nap, and I would wake up at like 8 a.m. So not great sleep. But the problem is, you wake up at 8 and you have like 7 hours before they open the gates, and there's nowhere to go. Like they have a little section next to the campground in the middle, because the campground's set up like a it's more than a half moon. It's like a 3/4 circle around the center, and the center has like food trucks and food places and little like booths, little vendors that people have set up, but there's no shade. There's no place to sit down there. There's like there's like 4 benches that you can sit on, but again, no shade. There's just no shade. So I had to basically just stay in my car for like 8 hours. And it got really hot. So I wasn't completely dumb. Couldn't be me, right? So I wasn't completely dumb. What I did pack was a really nice folding chair. I've got a pretty solid folding chair. And I have my really nice large umbrella, right? So what I did was, around noon, so a couple hours before they're supposed to open the gates, I went over to where the gates were, day one. Well, I guess it's technically day two. So day one, I drove up. I started from where I was, and I drove up, and I got there around, I think it was like, I think I got there around 7 p.m. So there's still quite a bit of music, quite a bit of stuff to do. I set up my camp-ish, my limited stuff that I needed to set up, and I went and checked it out. I stayed out till after midnight, came back, slept. And then day one, I was like, oh, because when I got here at 7, the sun was already going down. So I didn't realize how hot it was. So I wake up and the sun is just like blaring into the car. Again, I can have the windows open because I have these little cool nets that you put around your doors that keeps the bugs out. So you can have your windows open. It's really neat. This is the first time that I've been able to use these. But so that helped a little bit. But basically you wake up in the morning and you're like, oh, it's hot. And it's only gonna get hotter. So I was like, all right, I need to get out. I need to do something. The breeze was really nice all weekend, which was very cool. Okay. It was very cool. However, the sun was just relentless. So what I ended up doing was I packed up all my stuff, my little bag with like my portable charger and some waters and all of that. And I walked the 20 minutes to the gate, to the festival grounds. And I set up camp with my chair and my umbrella. And I was doing pretty good. It wasn't too bad there. I did find out later that I absolutely scorched the crap out of one of my ankles, which apparently I did not get sunscreen on and or in the shade enough. But yeah, I have one of my ankles is completely toasted. One of the backs of my hand is completely toasted as well. I don't know how that happened. Teddy, welcome in. But I avoided sunburn somehow. So here's the tea. Here's the one of the big problems. Okay. So that day, that Saturday. Okay. I was first in line because I was sitting there since noon. I was sitting there for it was at least 3 hours that I was just sitting at the gate watching people walk back and forth. Like it would get to the point where people like had passed me multiple times and they started asking me questions like I worked there. So somebody would walk past and like, hey, how do you get to the campground from here? And I'm like, oh yeah, you just go over there. You take a right and then you follow the trail and then you go under the underpass. And, yeah, and then it's like a 15-20 minute walk. Hey, where's the general store? Oh yeah, it's just that way. It's just around the corner over there. So anyway, I was basically first in line. I lived there for hours, yes. So right about the time that like early entry was supposed to happen, I was like, oh yeah, I wonder if there's a way for me to like upgrade my general admission ticket to early entry because God is it hot. I hate it here. I'm not having fun. Like it's fine, but I would love early entry. So I found a ticket. I found a VIP ticket on Live Nation for they said you get access at 3 o'clock. And I was like, oh heck yeah. Okay, 3 o'clock. That's fine. That's like it's solidly earlier than like general admission, which I was told later is like 4 o'clock to get in. So it's a full hour early. I was like, okay, yeah, might as well. So I paid the money. I bought the VIP access, which it was an on-site club access, which I'll get into later. So I walked up to the VIP line. There was like a couple people standing around then, and we waited, and more people showed up, and we chatted, we talked, we had a good time. Apparently the VIP, like the actual like above and beyond VIP tickets, they were supposed to be letting people in at 2:30. At 2:30. 2:30 is approaching. And security guards walk up. And they're like, okay, here's the thing. We're only letting in the people that have purchased the ultra super premium backstage pass entry. And those people are getting in at 3 at 3. And everyone's like, huh? But she sent us an email yesterday that said we get in at 2:30 because we have VIP early access. They're like, yeah, no. We were told VIP early access gets in at 3:30 and the backstage pass people get in at 3. So here's where it all went wrong. Okay? Here's where it all went wrong. I was fine sitting in my little chair with my umbrella blocking the sun. However, we all thought that VIPs, anyone with a VIP ticket, I had the misunderstanding that my club VIP ticket would get me early access as well because it said 3 o'clock on the ticket. So whatever. I just assumed I was wrong, it turns out. But anyway, I was there. So what happened was we found out later that they told nobody and they pushed all the entry dates or the entry times back an hour. So VIP, instead of getting in at 2:30, would get in at 3:30. And the special backstage pass people would get in at 3 instead of 2. So, and then they said that general admission opens up at 4. You know what the schedule said? You know what the schedule said? The schedule said that the first act started at 3 o'clock. No, it started, the first act started at 3:30. That's what it was. So they're saying the schedule, the artist that was supposed to start, kick off the main stage, was supposed to start at 3:30, and they were letting in only VIP early access at 3:30 exactly. You know how long it takes to walk to the main stage from the gates? At least 10 minutes. So we were all like, what? How does this even make sense? Nobody could understand what was going on. Nobody understood the logic that was happening. Vile, welcome in. Welcome in. So there was many a yelling, many a kerfuffle. No fights or anything like that. Everyone was fairly respectful, as far as I'm concerned, considering the circumstances. But because there was no communication, our early access VIP line turned into a larger line, which turned into a larger line, which turned into every single person trying to get in is now in our line. So people are like lined up almost all the way to the campground. Again, no communication. Nobody knows what's going on. Nobody knows that the dates have been, like the times have been pushed back an hour officially. So I stand there in the sun, trying my best to block it with the umbrella that I have. But now I'm standing. I'm not doing as good of a job. And we wait, because I got over in line, I think it was like a half an hour before they were supposed to let us in at 2:30. So from 2 o'clock to just after 3:30, I was just standing in the sun with a bunch of other people also standing in the sun, most of them without shade. I'm surprised we didn't have more issues with people like fainting and that sort of stuff. Yeah. So that was fun. That was fun. But yeah, basically, we had to stand there an extra like hour and a half beyond what we thought we would have to do. And then finally they let, at 3:30, they finally let all of the VIPs in. And I was like, oi, so I've been saying this the whole time. I have a VIP ticket. I'm supposed to be able to access this club at 3. It is now 3:30. I need to get in. And they were like, yeah, but it's not an early access ticket, so you would be general admission. And I'm like, brother, brother, I've been standing here. I was in the first 10 people. I have a VIP ticket. Brother, let me in. And he was like, yeah, okay, you can go. He's like, to get in early tomorrow, you're gonna need a wristband, like everyone else has. And I'm like, okay, I'm going in. I don't care about tomorrow. I care about now. Oh. So we all get in. We get our early merch. Oh, I can. Oh. All right. Let me bring up the pictures here. I didn't get any pictures of my merch yet. That's unfortunate. But I bought 2 t-shirts, a bag, and a hoodie, and it was very overpriced. But the quality is very, very nice. So maybe it's not super overpriced. Oh, here we go. All right, so I'm just gonna drag stuff in. Yeah, you can go in, man. Yeah. They had their poor security crew was just like at a loss as to what to do, because they were getting like yelled at and heckled by a good portion of the crowd. Like, there are some people that were handling it very well, but the crowd was not amazingly kind. For like concerts and festivals, I will say in general, the like the EDM scene, like the above and beyond fan base that they've cultivated is extremely kind. Like, I met so many wonderful people. Everyone was very, very cool. Like, you can kind of guess the sort of people that would go to this. However, like, everyone is just very kind, very chill, you know. So even like at their worst, compared to I was talking with some security people, and they were like, even the worst that this crowd has gotten all weekend is nothing, is small potatoes compared to literally any other concert that we host here. Like, most other concerts, we will have like, we'll be breaking up fights every half an hour. We'll be like having people trying to like break into various things. We'll have like verbal altercations all over the place, like just violence and shouting and you know, like craziness. And they're like, we had a couple people like yelling at us because we didn't let people in early. They're like, we can take that. All right, here we go. So like I said, I'm just gonna drag some photos in to VTube Studio. But this is what it looked like when I got to the campground. Nothing like going to a concert and having to suit up for a war. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard that there is some extremely violent fan bases that they have to deal with out there. So that's crazy. All right, here we go. Here is what the campground looked like when I got there. Beautiful, beautiful. However, you can see that there's no shade. Very flat. It's gorgeous. It's so pretty. Oh, I love it. I love it there. I wish it wasn't so hot. I could have enjoyed it more. But yeah, you can see everyone has like these little like shade canopies above their tents, and that's what I need, but for my car the next time I do something like this. Always used to get an armrest for people recording. Always used to. Oh no, Teddy. Oh, yeah, like, yeah, I can see that. That's unfortunate. Oh no. But yeah, they have these like circles. So they line all these cars up, and then you pitch your tents and everything behind your car. And that's what you get. And then they keep the space in between open in case somebody has to leave with their car and that sort of stuff. So it's very well organized, very cool. Again, if I did this before, like again, I would get there early in the morning on Friday, so I'd be more in the thick of things. I was like close to the edge. And there were less like involved people around me, which is not great. Like everyone was sort of like just chill and keeping to themselves, which is fine, but it's not really what you go to a festival for. And then the other thing is, I was only 3 rows away from the bathrooms, like the porta potties, and they have these giant LED brighter than the sun lights that they felt the need to point directly towards the cars. And because there was very few people behind me, I had a giant LED sun pointed directly at my vehicle 24 hours a day. And it made it very difficult to sleep. And the people around me were complaining about that as well. Thankfully, I figured out I could like prop up some stuff on my back seat and sort of like block most of it, but it was bad. And I also brought my my eye shields, like my what do you call it, like a sleep mask. I brought one of those as well, but like when it's that bright, even a sleep mask isn't wonderful. Look, I'm not a camping person either, but it's part of the experience. Okay, it's part of the experience. You want to sort of mingle with the people. Not for you. I mean, fair. Yeah, they were literally doing that, Serp. They were literally shooting laser beams. All right, what else? What else do I have here? Oh no. Okay, here we go. So this is again. This is what the like the field looks like, and then everyone's camping, and then you can see like there's another like 2 or 3 rows that they've set up for people to camp at. Okay, so here's the thing about the Pacific Northwest and California as well, for the most part, actually, except for certain areas. You know how it is. There's always exceptions. There are no bugs. When I say moving to the West Coast was the best decision I have ever made in my entire life, I mean it. There are mosquitoes out here. However, they are far and few in between. There are less ticks out here. There are no black flies, which someone coming from New England, the Northeast, oh my God, not having to deal with black flies. Just thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Teddy, I am the type of person to attract mosquitoes and that sort of stuff. So like I will be with a group of people, I will get bit 5 times and everyone's like, what are you talking about? There's no bugs around. And I'm like, they're literally attacking me right now. Bugs love me. I hate how there's like certain people types, I don't understand it, that bugs are just attracted to. It's like, I don't want to be attractive in that way. All right, what else do I have? Oh yeah, so there's this that I saw near the food trucks. Yeah, that's just exposed wiring. It's great. Just wonderful. You know how it is. Or I grew up there with mosquitoes galore. Used to come in from playing outside with no less than 20 bites. Yeah. Yeah, same. And my parents, this is so stupid. My parents were like, why don't you like playing outside like normal children? And I'm like, because I literally die. Every time I go out, I'm a feast. I serve up a smorgasbord for the bugs. Why would I want... Also, there's the sun out there. The sun out there, bug spray hardly works on me. It's just like, there is nothing outside that I like to do because it gets ruined by all the other things, you know? Like that's why. It's and they're like, why can't you be normal? And I'm like, I just want to be in my room. Thank you. Oh. Touching grass overrated. Exactly. Exactly. There we go. All right, let me edit this real quick. And seeds everywhere. me and Surf were going back and forth the other day. Yeah, Surf was like, I'm seeding. And I was like, I remember this one time when I zeeted and then I was like, oh wait, no. Oh no. That does, maybe not. All right, where is this? Oh, it didn't save. What the heck? Hello? Is that gonna work? Okay, there we go. All right, here's me. Here's me being super cringe. And somebody being very judgmental about it. All right, here we go. Oh God, hello? Heck yeah, I brought my standee. So this is the entrance. This is the entrance. There's this was day one. There's lots of people coming in. And then he's like, Get a load of this guy. Anime was a mistake. I know, right? I know, right? But you can sort of see like the festival grounds. The stages you see in the center of the screen, just beyond the, like, right where the mountains are. Looks like album art. It could be. That's the secondary stage. So that's like the there's a primary stage, which is like off to the left, and then down past those trees it actually drops off quite a bit. I look badly photoshopped in. Oh. Look, I took many pictures and most of them were blurry. So I'm actually surprised I got, like, it's either focused on the standee or it's focused on the background. This was actually really surprising that I got one that has both of them. Did that guy say anything? No, it's fine. Okay, and then I walked directly. Looks like he had questions. I wish he would have asked. Like I said, I talked to so many nice people. Okay, so I walked down the street. They had it all. They had the main stage blocked off, but this is what it looks like. This is the main stage. When I tell you this is the prettiest venue I have ever been to, it is breathtaking. But yeah, you can it's set up so that there's this giant lawn here that you can set up on, or you can stand on the 120 degree pavement down below in the pit area, and then not keeping up with them after the hour passes. Yeah, I met a couple people like that. That that I'm just never gonna keep up with. But yeah, all of this was blocked off day one. They just had the day one concerts at the smaller stage. I gotta be careful with the pictures because people wear things very un-Twitch safe. All right, I think this one's fine. Hello. Uh-oh. Why is it not letting me drag things in anymore? There we go. It's just that one in particular. All right, so this is the smaller stage of day one. Again, everyone's just standing around. It's pretty. They have lots of lights. Very loud. Very loud. But it's good. Good music. I got this. It was very dark out. I don't know what this stands for, but all I remember is, and now H. I have no idea. I should have walked up and asked what it stood for, but I just thought it was hilarious. Concert earplugs? No, I lost my pair, and I haven't bought another pair. Thankfully, I was always like far enough. I'm not a like front of the stage sort of person, okay? So I'm always at the very back. So it wasn't too bad. Like, it wasn't as bad as it could have been. Thank you for the resub, Vile. 11 months. Holy crap. Holy crap. Oh no, I only have a month to finish things for my day, for my anniversary. Actually less. No, I've got a month. It's the first. It's September 1st that we're doing that. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, you weren't a day one subscriber? Oh, I see. What else? What other cool things? Oh yeah, I can show this. So I went to bed. I went to bed. This is what my car was showing the next day. Don't mind the nastiness. My car was showing 106. It got up to my car's, I think the highest my car showed was 109. I think it was 109. And then just normal temps. Yeah, it was so bad. And then, like I said, we waited in line for more than an hour. We were supposed to get in early. They pushed everything back an hour, so we were all standing in the sun for much longer than we anticipated. Finally got in though. This is what the venue looks like from down in the pit. So you can see the lawn up above. It was so hot on this the concrete or the asphalt or whatever this is. It's so hot when the sun is out. Here's what the stage looks like up close. It's a pretty impressive stage. Their setup that they have here is really crazy. Okay, and then I was able to get into the club finally. that I paid a lot of money to get into. And it was basically off to the side. It's not Friday.
Today is Friday.
It's not.
In California.
Incorrect.
Choose.
Oh, okay. All right. It says it is. All right. Well, it is now. So this is what the outside of the club looks like. You can order food and drinks and stuff on the inside. It was really neat. They let me show another view. Like this. Hello. This. There we go. Like this is desert, right? This is just desert, right? This was me like hanging off the balcony taking pictures. Like look at this. It's gorgeous. It's so cool. 12-hour Wednesdays. What else did I take? All right, but yeah, so I set up my chair and my umbrella and all of that. Again, I can't show a lot of these pictures because people are not dressed Twitch appropriate. Where was this? In general? This is in the gorge in Washington State. So it's like western Washington, southwestern Washington-ish. All right, so I watched a bunch of musical acts. The sun was really, really crazy. I stopped after like, what do you mean by a not appropriate? Derek, have you never been to a festival before? I mean, like, you're lucky that people wear clothing at all. Okay, it's the sort of thing where it's clothing is mandatory, but at the same time people try to see how little of it they can wear. If that makes sense. No, it's welcome in. Yeah. Mazo, welcome in. All right, I'm looking. I don't see anything too bad, but I can show. This is what they were doing. Is this the one? Yeah, this is the one. Okay. This is what they were doing during the daytime, right in the pit. They had dudes with hoses, and they were just hosing people down. They were just hosing people down. The eggs were out. Yes, exactly. All right, I'm gonna get this off screen just in case there's something I missed. It's like a rave. Yeah, exactly. Festival, rave. Yeah. So I set up my little campsite, just my chair and my umbrella and everything. Like, I staked my claim because I was there very early. I watched, I think, 3 acts. So I was there for like 2.5 hours, something like that. And then I started to get hungry and hot. Yeah, with the heat. Yeah, absolutely. The problem is, like, the way I am, anyone who's seen me in real life, I am like the whitest of white people, right? So the less clothes that I wear, I just end up toasting. I end up like, yeah, the sun does not treat me kindly. So I put more clothes on when the sun is out, versus some other people who are lucky enough to be able to not wear clothing and somehow survive in that environment. Yeah, literally fried egg. Literally fried egg. Okay, so I got hot and I got hungry, so I went back to the club and I chilled. I had a drink. I should not have done this. I wasn't thinking. I was drinking throughout the day, but it wasn't a lot. Like water. It wasn't a lot. So when I got to the club, I ordered a Red Bull vodka. Shouldn't have done that. It was the one drop of alcohol that I had the entire weekend. Mistake. I will say though, it was the first time I've ever had a watermelon Red Bull. And my God, was that delicious. Look, I've never said that I don't drink alcohol. Watermelon vodka, not watermelon vodka, watermelon Red Bull was so good. I usually can't drink Red Bull. It's not that great unless like you're in a situation where you're like at a bar and you want like an energy drink, so you like get something like that. It's so good. I've never had it before. I'll probably be having more sometime in the future. There is watermelon vodka too, yes, but this was just like regular vodka with a watermelon Red Bull. So I was just like, I drank that. They had free water. Like, I know free water, it sounds insane, but at the club they had these giant like water jugs that you could get water from. Very, very cool. So I was like pounding water. I had some food. However, I slowly ate the food, which was probably a very, very good idea. I ended up chatting with some people at the place because about an hour into me sitting there, I started to feel bad. like you know that feeling that you get when like the edges of your vision are like kind of like coming in, and when you stand up you're like, why is everything sort of like wavy, and then your stomach starts to like go it wasn't because of the Red Bull vodka. It was probably because I was just straight dehydrated and out in the sun way too much. Exactly. Thanks for that timely redeemed as. So I was ready to go back out and like listen to a bunch more acts. Yeah, exactly. It was coming. Something was coming. So what I ended up doing was I just got like 3 cups of water. They had like a couch in the lounge. I sat on the couch and I just like kept drinking water. I just sat there for like another hour and a half, and I was just sat there. Don't make that face, Vile. It's not the good kind of something. But thankfully nothing happened. I was like right on the edge of like not having a great time, but I think I drank enough water. I think I had enough food in me, and I rested out of the sun for enough time. Yeah, I was fine. However, like it could have been if I was not able to get into that club, I probably would have been in a very, very bad way before the sun went down. It was not a good time. So finally the sun went down. I was feeling a lot better. And I caught the last 2 acts of the night. Just like, how much music did you miss? Let me pull up the schedule. Oh wait, is it right here? Set times. Okay, let me move this over here so that I can get a... There we go. All right, here we go. We've got that. We've got that. This I can go here. All right, here was the schedule for the main stage that day. So I caught the first 3. Guess who's worked last minute? Oh god. Vile, thank you for gifting Teddy a sub. Let's go. So yeah, so I've actually seen Sunny Lax before. So I knew he was solid. But I was there for the first 3 acts. The first 2 acts and then a little bit into the 3rd act, and then I left. I got food. So the problem is all of these times were pushed back an hour. Notice how Amy was supposed to go on at 3:30, but they didn't let people in until
Jeez.
then. Exactly. So all of this was pushed back. I think Amy started at 4 or 4:30. So all of these got pushed back. But yeah, so I missed like the second half of the 3rd act, and then I missed Alpha 9, I missed Bluestone, and when I came back, Casablanca had already started. I think this was like 9:30-ish, something like that. 9 o'clock. Because the sun had just set a little while ago. I think the sun set at like 8:30, 8:39, something like that. But I was actually unfamiliar. I wanted to mention, I was unfamiliar with Casablanca. They put on a very good show. And then I loaded up all of their music on my... I'm a weirdo. I don't have Spotify. I listen to stuff on YouTube Music. So I loaded up all their music, and that's what I was listening to on the way home. They were very, very good. So I got back out there for Casablanca, and I got to catch all of Above and Beyond, which was incredible. Let me see if I got a good shot of Casablanca. Nothing too crazy. I think it's pretty zoomed in. Pretty he's very nerd core. But they had a full setup Unlike everyone else who just shared like a turntable and that sort of stuff, they had like a full concert setup. Sam, welcome in. I'm spending way too much time recapping my weekend. All right, and then this is what it looked like right before Above and Beyond went on. Finally, it's like, it's finally getting dark out. Full of house glimmer. It's so cool, like just seeing all the lights and the totems and everything that people brought. It's so neat to see, like in motion, in the dark. And I got this. This is basically, I'm pretty far away. The camera that my phone has is stupid. I don't understand how it can get a picture like this from how far away I was. I don't understand it because I was so far away. I don't think I can play any of these videos. Let me listen to this real quick. I might get, I want it. I want to play it. It might be crunchy enough that I don't get copyright claimed. Post it in Discord. Oh, I could post them in Discord. No, they're too big for Discord. They're too big for Discord. Slap it on a separate track. Could do that. Let's see, where's the video? Oh, hold up. No, that'd be too much. Show us later in VC. Oh, I could probably do that, huh? Yeah, I'll save all of these. Maybe we can hop in VC afterwards, after stream. That's a good idea. They had lasers. I love lasers. Lasers are my favorite. They had so many lasers. And there was the wind was pretty strong, which was really nice. What is the noticeable red thing? Somebody's totem. I think it was a squid. It looks like a squid. All right, I took a couple pictures leaving afterwards. I think this is fine to show. I think this is also fine to show because it's like everyone's moving around, so it's like blurry enough. Oh, But this is what it looked like as I was leaving, because I didn't stay for the last act. No rave booty? No, sorry. So this is what the entire place looked like from at the very top of the hill. I know it's a little blurry, but do you have a favorite concert all time from the weekend? So I think from the ones that I saw here, I really think Casablanca really surprised me. So I think they were probably my favorite of this one. But favorite concert of all time? Probably one, I don't know if it was my favorite concert of all time. But I saw The Weeknd, not The Weeknd. I saw the Midnight last year, and it was very good. Just like the entire, like, I knew that they were good, like they surrounded themselves with good musicians, but I didn't know how good. So if honestly, if you can see the Midnight in concert, they put on a hell of a show. It's so good. Like, they play almost everything live. It's, oh my god. All the solos that you hear, they play them live and they're just so good. I'm trying to think. I know I've been to a couple other very, very good concerts, but that's the one that's like somewhat not like the most recent, but that one, oh man, it's gonna stick with me for a long time. Yeah. All right, so I don't have too much from the next day. I felt like this one was the most important. But I did want to mention. There we go. So on my way back, I stopped. Why is this like this? Hello? It's not like this in my folders. Yeah, I don't know if the Midnight's coming near me again. So I'm glad I got to see them when I did. But I know they're touring, I think they're touring the East Coast now, or the South. Something along those lines. I know they're coming to LA soon. But there's a bunch of boba tea places that are partnering with Star Rail that have like exclusive merch. So the problem with the LA tour is I'm pretty sure they are sold out already. It still says Star Rail? What do you mean it still says Star Rail? I haven't started playing yet, Daz. I wasn't sure if I wanted to recap my weekend or not, and then I started recapping my weekend, and I have fun recapping things, so that's what we're doing. So I stopped, got some bubble tea. Oh yeah, you can totally get like secondhand tickets and that sort of stuff, I'm sure. And it's like, it's the Midnight, they're not insanely popular or anything, so secondhand tickets aren't gonna be obscenely expensive either. But yeah, so this is we're finally linking things. There is one affiliated cafe outside of like the LA area, and I decided to go since like I was in Washington at the Gorge, so I was like, we'll see if I can make it, and I ended up making it, and they were out of one of the flavors, so I only got one of them. I was gonna get both of the flavors and try them both myself. Was not. They were out of the chocolate one for Blade. So I got the Kafka one. It was fruits and some sort of syrup at the bottom. It's like a honey or some sort of syrup. And then the top part, it was just like a smoothie. Really, really good. I really liked it a lot. But the problem is you needed to buy 2 of them. Yeah, notes. There's probably tons of them around your area of this brand. You should go. But you need to buy 2 of them in order to get coasters. I was not aware of that. So I'm gonna be back in Seattle next weekend for a concert. So I'm gonna have to try and do this again. But we'll see. Yeah, I posted on Twitter. I was like, I didn't get the coasters, so I need to get back up. I need to get to Seattle again sometime before they end the promotion. And since you have to buy 2, I was like, I need a boba date. I need somebody who's in the Seattle area to like help. Cause getting 2 of these, oh god, I would die. You know some good places downtown if you need recommendations? Oh,
This is the one thing we didn't want to happen.
I will never get tired of that. Oh. Yeah, so next weekend I'll be back up there. I'm gonna try. I know a couple people in the Seattle area that are like, I don't know any IRL friends in the Seattle area. I know a couple online friends in the Seattle.
I want that.
That's a new one. That's a new one. Kardesh, thank you for gifting a sub to Just Dance. I'm gonna play that one again. Since it's new, I'm gonna play that one again.
I want that.
Oh, it's so good. Shout out Napoleon Dynamite, one of the best movies ever made of all time. I will not be taking any questions. Yay! It's so good. Okay, so lastly, I have one more picture. Every time I got this one time I went to Seattle. And I couldn't stop thinking about it. Ever since. I'm gonna look up the place name so I get the name of this now right.
Today is fine day in California.
Huh?
Choose.
God, I love the false one. Okay. All right, so here we go. I took a picture of this because I had to. This. Wait, I had it correct. There we go. This is bagnet. This is crispy pork belly. Like I said, I've had this only once before, and it is quite possibly the most delicious thing I have ever tasted. Paired with there's a special sauce that goes with this that just makes the entire dish. It's like a vinegar jalapeno.
Did you bring enough food to share with the class, young egg?
I wish I had more of this. I really do. But my God, is this the best thing? It's so good. I want this every single day of my life, and I'd probably die. So this is a Filipino dish. I found out. So this is a Filipino dish, and the sauce is called, I don't know how to pronounce this, but the sauce is called suka. It's a vinegar sauce. But it cuts. Oh, the dish is called bagnet. Bagnet. Again, I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing that wrong. But it's crispy pork. And it is crispy. Like the outside it's hard and crunchy. And it is so good. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, I'm dying. I want some right now. but the vinegar dipping sauce helps the richness of all of this just go. It just like ties everything together. It's just yeah, it's just like that. Yeah, it's so good. So good. So good. And then the dipping sauce, which I think there we go. And that's the I call it a sauce, but it's not really a sauce, right? It's just like vinegar with a bunch of other stuff, extra stuff in it. Oh, it's so good. All right. Let me bring the game up. That was fun. So yeah, that was my weekend. That was my weekend. It was just all tuna sushi. I'll email it to you. I don't know if bagnet's something that you like make at home. It seems like it'd be somewhat difficult. It's one of those dishes where like I'm assuming they cook like entire like animals. You know what I mean? It's like one of those things where you it's like, I'm gonna try and make a suckling pig, and it's like you don't really do that. But maybe I'm wrong. It just seems like that to me. Time to download Bagnet off the internet. I know, right? Well, like, you can find them, but actually having the implements to cook them properly may be an issue. Bagnet low-key sounds like some crypto thing. Have you logged into the Bagnet? We're getting on the Bagnet train. All my stock into Bagnet. Honestly, if I could invest into Bagnet, I would. Bagnet to the moon. The outside's crispy enough. Instead of diamond hands, you could have Bagnet hands. All right, here we go. All right, finally, we're gonna get to some Star Rail. Let me check and make sure that I'm actually set to Star Rail. Okay, I am set to Star Rail. Very nice. Thanks everyone for hanging out through that. I know I'm very long-winded. I would say I'm getting better, but I don't think I'm getting better. I think I'm the same. I think I'm the same person that had a 6-hour stream for my debut. Chatting is fun. I really like it. I really like chatting with everyone. All right, actually, let me set the volume. There we go. 12-hour every Friday since basically. Yeah, but it's like I'm very I'm not very concise with anything that I do. I ramble a lot. Imagine stalling as a streamer, right? I know. There we go. All right, what do we got for today? We need to synthesize. That one's really easy to do. We'll just do this. Stop putting yourself down. Fine, okay? Fine. So this is... All right, let's go complete a Forgotten Hall. We can complete the first one. Oh, by the way, screw this last node. You can't really see it, but so they introduced new stages, like permanent stages in this for the ship, for like the third planet, the area that we just finished in the story. Screw this fight. Oh my god, it's so stupid. I'm not gonna say I breezed through these 5, but I did pretty good, okay? I was solid. I was solid through these 5. These 2, no. No. You just do 0 damage. It's this is the Ascended. This is like the mini boss. This is like the mini boss of the new section. She's very difficult. And then you've got Kafka. That was close, notes. Woo! He got me over here sweating bullets. I was like, what is going on? Woo! Can't even get past Kafka in the simulated universe? Really? Oh no. I hate it. So eventually I need to finish the 6th, but for now, we've got 10 days. We'll just do the first one of these and it should be pretty straightforward. Yeah, I'll just do my usual. So we go bop, bop, and then we go bop. Wait, yeah, bop, and then bop. So this is, oh, you can't even see it. This is my team that I usually do for these. Yeah, I know it's their phone too. I just think it's hilarious. And then this one, for anything that's like weird, I'll go bop, bop, bop. And then the third one, or the last one, I'll probably go with Sempo. Yeah, I think that's fine. Let's see how easy or difficult these are. All right, when an ally is hit or consumes their own HP. Okay, so this is made for Blade and what's his name? He starts with an A. It's not Asta. It's the kid. Arlen. So either Blade or Arlen would do really, really well this week, but I don't have either of them, so. Whenever they're hit though, that's important. Each stack of memory imprint reduces damage taken by the target by 12%, up to 3 stacks. That's really good. Start of each cycle deals a set amount of damage to all enemies, that's good, based on the highest memory imprint stack count on an ally, and remove them all. All right, let's do this, and then we do this, and we do this, and then we do this. Ow. Oh no! Whew, that was close. I had it on auto battle. Nice. Oh look! She's already dead. Well,
戦とは木のごとし、曲ごとに別の姿を見せる。律令がごとく。
all right, let's kick this guy's butt next.
公敵種に出会った。泣いてよ、ここへ。
Oh, she gets hit one more time. Oh, she still doesn't have it. Sad. I thought she could get her ultimate. Sure.
Please clap.
I had to do it. I had to do it. For those that missed it, I'm gonna play this one again since this is another brand new one.
Laughs and sees of the clown shirorororo shirorororo shiro sharorororo.
Caesar the Clown, thank you for that, Zitama. I figure we have a couple other political based clips on here. I might as well put one of the most memorable clips. Do it again and talked over it. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We're gonna turn the sound down. Okay, here we go.
Please clap.
Oh, it's so good. Welcome in, Zitama. Alright, so she's already done. Alright, so we're just gonna do this.
Touch. Kill.
槍先に火を炎のエリアを断ち切れ。千の珍奇をも一心同期。
比例下に慈悲なし。
Alright, and then this happens, and then he dies. Alright, that was what, 2? We did that in a single cycle? Wow, that's crazy. Okay. So we're going to Sampo alt, and then we're gonna do this. Perfect.
厄介そう。ガツンとくるやつでいこう。
Nice. They pick on Sampo. Okay, this. Wait, can I just kill from here?
すぐ餌にかかる。
Close.
バトル体験をか2倍速ってこんなもん。
What is he at? He is at... Oh, so I can just do a regular attack. And then I can do the ultimate. This takes off the healing. Nice. Sampo's pretty solid. Well, that was pretty straightforward. So we're gonna do... We've got 3 left, so we can do this. And then we can do this. We can do this. So... This team is kind of broken. Sampo's technique, when you press E before you enter battle, he blinds all of the enemies, which means it forces them to start after your team. It basically slows them for one full turn. Okay? And then Silverwolf, when she uses her technique, her E, to enter battle, she reduces everyone's resistance. She breaks most of the defense gauges, as well as reducing their resistance by a good bit. What is this? By 20%. 20%. It's crazy. A little upset you didn't pull for Lucha. I knew I needed Lucha. He's so good. Silver Veil. That's Silver Veil.
ガツンとくるやつでいこう。うっとうしいわね。いや。はい。バトル体 験を開封2倍速
Oh yeah, break. Break.
私が怖いの
I might be able to kill them with a regular. Yeah. And now I can do this. And then I can do this and kill. Oh my god, I freaking love this team. Supposedly, Blade's best team is what you have, swapping Sampo for Bronya, which I have. Oh, really? That's crazy.
私を楽しませてくれるガツンとくるやつでいこう
食材の時だ
Wait, Vile was focused on Genshin? Oh wait, what's that? Jason? I don't know who that is. What is that nose? Nobody knows what you're talking about. The old Jason impact. Yeah, Vile doesn't play Genshin anymore. Gaijin impact. There we go. That was we finished with a whole 10 cycles to spare. That was it's pretty solid. I need to stop forgetting to do these anymore, sure. All right, let's go clear the daily mission. Wow, they make me walk all the way over there, huh? Oh, it's not on your PC, so it's on your phone, Vile? It's on your PS5? No. Oh, hey, it's this guy again. Can't stand phone gaming. I couldn't imagine. I can hardly play Star Rail on my phone, and that's turn-based. I can't imagine trying to play Genshin on a phone. I just can't. That's baffling to me how anyone could do that. All right, we've already run through all of this, so I'm gonna run through all of this. I wish this guy would just retire already. Why am I running around as Genuine? Download classic WoW? Oh god. Wait, who was it that somebody I feel like I know somebody who just downloaded League again. Yeah, I'm never gonna play League. Even if I wanted to play League, the amount of knowledge that you have to know in order to play League is just, it's just way too much to get into at this point. Also, it's extremely toxic. Okay, here we go. So what should we do? Is there anyone here who hasn't finished the... Is there anyone here who hasn't finished the new content? Is there anyone here who's going to play the new content and hasn't finished it yet? Okay. We're not gonna do the I'll do the Echoes of War some other time then. Let's do some relic farming. I've been farming these guys. What else could I get? This is ice damage. This is wind damage. Let's do some of these. Let's do some of these so that we can get... I need a couple good wind pieces for Sampo. So let's try some of these. Also, I don't care because I watched you do the boss fight. Oh yeah, that's true. All right, we're gonna do this.
私を楽しませてくれる？ガツンとくるやつ行こう。私が怖いの？
I think Sam was talking about League. Tips, welcome in. How's your data, Tips? I'm in class. I'm going. Nice. Right. This. And then we can do this. Nice. Perfect. I saw notes earlier in Imamura Cross's chat. Oh, he gets his ultimate. Okay, so I think we have enough points. Kill here, and then do a lot of damage here. That's not too bad. Oh, almost. 50k damage off of the break. The break damage is very nice. Dead. 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 Boring culinary class. Thursday classes are lectures. Oh, I see. Oh, that's right. I always forget you're like a day ahead. I was like, it's not Thursday. It's Wednesday, my dude. Effects hit rate and attack are fine for Sampo. Got to peek into his chat yesterday for a minute. Never get to catch his guy. Yeah, 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 Ima is definitely off as far as like the time zones and stuff goes. It's definitely hard to catch their streams. Meh. These are both kind of meh. Let's go again.
へえ、リポップした。ガツンとくるやつでいこう。ふん、2倍速ってこんなもん。楽にしてあげる。
Yeah, Ima's live right now. As far as I know, Ima doesn't usually stream this early. They like woke up and started streaming. But I am here, so exactly. Alright, we're gonna save all our ultimates for the next crew that comes through. Perfect. So now yeah, it was early morning when Ima started stream, which was like 2 o'clock Pacific time. Now it's like mid-morning. Break this guy. Oh, I just killed him straight up. Okay. So we're gonna heal. Oh, he's just off. That feels so bad. Alright, now we get it. Just punch it. Relevant. Materials can never hurt. Relics cause bodily harm. Yeah, that's true. Oh, sad. Lee, how's it going? Yeah, we're winning. I'd say we're winning. We're doing pretty solid here. The two things that I do not want are probably fine. Ugh. Ugh. Kill. Yeah, we'll just do this. Nice. Regular attack should be able to finish him off. Oh, he's so close to dying. Sambo, where's your damage? Just gonna do this.
ガツンとくるやつでいこう
Alright. So we get to do this.
2倍速って
Then we get to do this. Then we get to do this. Then we get to do this.
エーミンはもうじゃサイリン
期待しちゃってます。お客様を裏切れと追加料金ですよ。
楽にしてあげる
I keep thinking you're saying Samo. Sampo. This guy. Shampoo. I hate him so much. But he's kind of fun to play with.
謝罪の時だ。
新しい商売。はい。
Ugh, that guy. Exactly. Alright, heal yourself. Thank you.
償いたまえ。
うっとうしいわね
Can she kill this guy? Oh, close. Not quite.
もうじゃサイリン
リポップした
I
ガツンとくるやつでいこう
I realized this morning that I've got a lot of collabs coming up the next few days. I haven't really said anything too much. But obviously we have Lee.
何をため
We have a collab with Lee coming up tomorrow at 5:30 Pacific time. That'll be on Lee's channel. Should be fun. Some movie trivia stuff. I'm excited. And then times to be determined. Times to be determined. But Sweet Tea has his birthday coming up this weekend. And I will be probably in and out of various things over the weekend. We'll see what happens. Can I kill? A lot of collabs going on. I know. I didn't even think about it.
あの世に送ってやる
But I'm excited. I like doing collabs.
お別れの時だ。
うっとうしいわね
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how things happen with the Sweet Tea collab. We'll see. Huh. Crit rate. All right, I'm looking up Sampo real quick. All right, what's his builds? So for Sampo, they recommend having 2 Wild Wheat and 2 Eagle set. So this is the Eagle set. For the body, you want crit rate or crit damage. Huh. And then you want attack and break effects. So this isn't wonderful, but it is a crit rate chess piece. And these are just garbage.
私を楽しませてくれるバトル体験を改善しないとふん2倍速ってこんなもん
Get your teams to 70. Let's go. Finally.
ガツンとくるやつでいこう
Feels good,
楽に
man.
してあげる超と共に散れスターレイファントム
The gap between 60 and 70 is pretty significant. The gap between 70 and 80 is less so. definitely a good thing to get everyone up to 70 at the very least. Almost dead. Can we kill with Sampo? No. Alright, so we can do this. And we can do this. So this is like the same thing that happened last time.
もうじゃサイリン返しちゃってお客様を裏切れと追加料金ですよ
Alright, crit! Crit!
食材の時だ
Didn't crit. Sag.
新しい商売ではい
Wait, why didn't he heal her? Is that not half? Is she like 1 point away from half? That's so frustrating. Oh, Sampo gets healed. Okay, I see. I see what it is.
私を楽しませてくれる？
いい度胸だね僕は友情を思うじゃサイリン
I see how it is. Oh no! Wow, they do tons of damage to her, huh? Alright, so we can do this. We can do this. We can do this.
バトル体験を改善し、2倍速ってこんなもん。
This might even kill him. Almost.
送ってやる。楽にしてあげる。蝶と共に散れ。
Alright, how much damage is this gonna do? 35k. Not terrible. Defense chest piece. Ew. Outgoing healing boost. Ew. Gross. Nobody asked for that. Okay, so now we're down. We finished this. What about the track? Nice. Weekly. How close are we? Even if I did this, we wouldn't hit a new one. Alright, I think we're just fine doing this. Cool. Alright, and that was Star Rail for today. That didn't take too long. Not too bad. Cool. We are almost, I know it's hard to see it because of chat, but we are almost at Trailblaze level. I keep wanting to call it trainer level. Stupid Pokemon Go. Trailblaze level 65. We are very, very close. Probably by Friday we'll hit it. Or on Friday we'll hit it, I think. Yeah, we're so close.
This meme is already nothing but a memory.
What, Pokemon Go? Pokemon Go is the meme. All right, let me shut things down. Let me flip things around. I gotta get the Switch powered up. I gotta change over the settings. I'm gonna boot up some Zelda, and we'll play probably a good 6 hours or so. Probably good 4 hours or so. We'll see. But I'm gonna throw this on. Be right back, and I will do just that.
I fell in love with the feeling, didn't fall in love with you. It was a song I was singing, it wasn't meant for you. I'm sorry that I can't stay, and I'm sorry we're like years away.
I bite your lip, and you taste like summertime. I can't forget the days when you were mine. Do you wander the streets every night just to find me too? Like years, echoes in the streetlights, in between those spaces, in the moments. Come and find me where we let go. Come and find me where we let go.
I fell in love with the feeling and your funny faces.